Hello, class. You're welcome to commerce class. So last lesson we talk about warehousing. So we talk about warehousing, type of warehousing, and so forth. Now we are going into a new topic called types of international trade documents. Now I'm talking about foreign and international trade documents. So we have 20 documents used in international trade. We have number 1 to 20, so I will just try to make a brief explanation of each. When we are talking about consular invoice, an invoice issued in the embassy in of the importing country, showing the original price of the goods and the original country that the goods were coming from. So when we have that one, they're able to specify which country this document, the particular good is coming from. The next one we talk about bill of lading. Bill of lading is a document which contains the details of the good being sent. You have the details of the good being sent, the color, the quantity, and so forth. And under this bill of lading, we have two types of bill of lading. We have the clean bill of lading and we have the dirty bill of lading. When you are talking about the clean bill of lading, you are talking about when the good is in good condition, no problem. So they will issue the bill of lading clean, that the product is good. And when you're talking about the dirty bill of lading, you're talking about when there's deficiency, irregularity, or damage of the goods. Now let's go to the next one. Certificate of origin. Certificate of origin is a document signed by a custom officer in of the exporting country to show the country from which the good has been exported or where it is originated from, and the document will be able to show that this particular good is coming from this particular country. So let's go to the next one called shipping note. It's a document sent to the shipping agent by the exporter. So and the document contains the instruction for the transportation of goods and the request. So the next one is air bill. Airway bills. When you're talking about, talk about the airway, the air freight. So we are talking about this one. It's a document made out on behalf of a consignment of goods to be transported by the air freight. So the next one is what is called indent. When we are talking about indent, indent is a document to use in international trade. It is an order to buy goods and able what by the importer to a potential supplier. So it's just like buying and selling to the person that ordered the goods, and the document will be there to show for it. Then the next one is shipping manifest. It's a document to be completed by the captain of a ship and lodged with the custom authority before the ship can leave the port. So the captain of the ship will be able to issue that document before that goods moves from that particular point. The next one is made receipt. It's a document used when goods are located on a ship by a lighter. So when goods are located on the ship by a lighter, it will be very, very easy for her to issue the document. So, and this is usually signed by an authorized officer of the ship, stating the goods received, the condition of the goods, and how to go about it. The next one here is what? Export invoice. Export invoice. When we are talking about the export invoice, we talk about, an export invoice is a document sent by the exporter to the importer, giving full description and complete summary of the goods before they were dispatched. So that document, they will issue it. That is export invoice. Now let's go to the next one. Ship report. We are talking about reports, the document which must be supplied by the master of the ship to the custom authority on arrival at the port. So when the ship arrives at the destination, so they're able to show the report document. And this report gives a particular of the ship. We talk about the crew, the passenger, the cargo, and everything inside of that ship will be documented. Now let's go to the next one, price note. We are talking about price note. Price note is a document which shows the carriage charges. The payment you are going to issue on all the freight, all the goods on it. So it shows the carriage charges for a particular cargo for a specific journey. So before the journey was made, you're able to show this is the amount of the freight. The next one is customs specification. It's a document lodged with the custom authority which shows the value of goods exported. So this one you're able to show the value of goods exported and the country to which they have been concerned. So it shows the country they already concerned about. Then let's go to the next one, doc warrant. We are talking about doc warrant. Doc warrant is a receipt for good delivered and stored in the warehouse. Doc warrant. So a good delivered and stored in the warehouse. They are going to issue this for you, so able to take possession of it that this particular goods is stored on behalf of this person. So let's look at the doc landing account. Doc landing account is a document issued to the master of the ship on its arrival at the port. The ship is given the reference number, the information of the cargo together with it. So if there's any damaged goods, so they'll make sure that it's documented inside that kind of receipt, so that when the documents were issued, so they will not be that it's the fault of the person that deliver the goods. So now let's go to bill of site. You have bill of site, bill of entry. So let's go to bill of site now. Bill of site is a document used in the import trade where importers are requested to complete an appropriate entry. So the documents, these goods are been landed and the inspector of the authority, they will inspect the goods, they will know maybe there's the full description of the goods. They're able to check it and make sure that when you see it, you know that this is the appropriate goods. Now let's go to bill of entry. Bill of entry is a foreign document which contains detailed particular of an imported goods into the country. It provides the custom with particular of goods imported which must be presented at the port on arrival before they are allowed into the country. So bill of entry is what? It's like a document for you to enter, for your good to enter into a particular place. So when you show it, they're able to know that this document must always be filed by the custom and is a particular of goods imported. So when they see it, they will know that this is the bill that follow this particular goods. Now let's go to the next one, bill of entry. The next one there, calling forward note. Calling forward note is document sent by the shipping company to the forward agent, starting with the date which the good must arrive at the dock loading. Dock for the load. So when you see this one, it's a document that's sent by the shipping company that by this so date, you have to be expecting your goods. So, and that date will not exist. So the next one is a license. License allow the importer to bring a certain quantity of fried goods into a country and to purchase foreign exchange. They are requested to restrict import quota. So license must be obtained by the importer before goods can be imported. So it's very, very compulsory for anybody that wants to be into this importing and exporting of goods. This thing called license, you must have it. So the licensor will give it to the licensee and those people that need it. And when you have it, this is used to control foreign trade so as to prevent dumping. So when your goods are licensed, you have the license to import goods, to import the importation of goods. So it's very, very easy for any other country to just bring in a product and dump it and turn the country to a dumping ground so that you will not have value, not have access. They will just be bringing any goods, not licensed, contraband goods, and so forth. But when you have this, they're able to inspect your goods and you will not want them to seize your license. So able to what? To bring in a goods allowed, not a contraband goods. So let's go to the next one, the insurance and certificates. We are talking about insurance certificates. Insurance certificate shows that the exporter has paid for insurance to protect him against risk. So, and mostly the marine insurance policy is entered into to cover the cargo against this peril of the sea. It is compulsory that goods are insured before they are exported. So when we're talking about insurance goods, any goods that are going to go through the sea, they are going to ship, you must license your goods against, you must license your goods to protect that kind of good or particular goods from against any risk. So when you insure it, that's with the certificate will be issued that it has been covered, that this cargo will be covered against any perils of the sea, maybe if there is any tough time on the sea. So they will tell you that this particular goods will be covered with this insurance certificate. When you're talking about insurance, they are what? in protecting our goods. You pay for it. So when you insured your product, any goods against any accident, maybe against the sea, the peril of the sea. So if anything happens, just go there, show them the insurance certificate that cover your goods, and everything will be settled. Now let's go to the last one there, bill of exchange. Bill of exchange. We are talking about bill of exchange is an unconditional order in writing or dressed by one person to another and signed by the person to whom it is addressed to pay on demand or at a fixed or determinable future time or a sum certain in money in the order of the specified person. Bill may be in land or in foreign. So foreign bill of exchange is a negotiable instrument which can be discounted by bank and is sent to the seller or the buyer. A foreign bill must be drawn up in triplicate. So when you have this, you have to have three types of that bills. We have the original, the duplicate, and the triplicate. So when they issue it, you're able to sign it by the person that there is unconditional order in writing this address. And when they sign, you're able to press it, and the owner is able to address it for the payment of a document by the determinable future sum, so that when they get it, they will know that this is the bill issued concerning this document. If you look at those documents, we have 20 documents used in international trade. We have consular bills. So if you look at those documents, we have some that are similar and some is just a little thing that are different there. So if you have it, you're able to what? To move your documents. You're able to move your products. So when you have the document to give you permission to have your products intact and to be able to produce and bring them into international trade from one country to another. So when next we meet, we talk more on the documents and how we can make use of those documents. So till we meet next class, I want us to read ahead, and when you read ahead, you're able to understand better. So God bless you.